How did day one go?
Well, day one went kind of as expected. I figured there'd be a little transition period while people adjust to their new roles. But we're really excited to get to work on the Minnesota Values Plan. We're really looking forward to tomorrow and unveiling our first 10 bills, really diving into making sure all Minnesotans have a world-class education, affordable and accessible health care, and economic prosperity that reaches every Minnesotan. Really, right now we have pretty good economic prosperity, but it needs to reach all Minnesotans.
What is going to be your first bill that you get on the floor? Will that indicate your priority?
Well, there's two categories of bills we're looking at. First, we're looking at the major priorities of Minnesotans. That's education, healthcare, economic prosperity, investing in infrastructure. Those will take longer. The other category of bills we're looking at are things that should have been done last session, but they were jammed in a 990-page bill that became known as Omnibus Prime. And so many really simple things, not that exciting of things, that could have gotten done and should have gotten done were vetoed. Because there were controversial items in that very large bill.
What are those examples?
An example might be releasing the federal money so that Steve Simon can get money to secure our election system. A lot of technical language.
And yes, our first bills will indicate our priorities.
When you're calling it the Minnesota...
I mean, not necessarily the first bill on the
Yes.
floor.
Go ahead. You called
Is there any rush
for
on the tax code, on the tax conformity?
No, the Minnesota Department of Revenue has done excellent work to get us ready to file our taxes this year, so there's no rush on that. It's definitely important, but it's not urgent that we move quickly on that.
you made a call to take off the red and blue jerseys. Didn't seem like we saw that today.
Well, here on the House floor, we will have spirited debate. We will have disagreement. That's what we're here to do. I think you saw some good humor in the debate. So people shouldn't think that just because we should avoid being partisan that we shouldn't have spirited debate. I understand Representative Dowd has some strong feelings, and we'll hear about those.
You said that there are 2 gun bills in there at the same time.
Yes.
What will they do? What are the chances that they get through the legislature this year?
Well, we control the Minnesota House of Representatives, and we feel very strongly that Minnesotans have made it loud and clear they are ready for gun violence prevention measures, common sense reforms. And I expect that the 2 measures that we'll introduce in the first 10 bills will make it across the House floor, and we will send them to the Senate. It is less certain what will happen in the Minnesota Senate.
Is the suit from Belgium?
I feel like that's a personal question.
Section 124 Masons, we don't let that. We don't let those.
What former speaker that was doing is that he's actually trying to get your new members to distrust leadership. Is that the ploy that's going on?
That has been a ploy of minority leaders as long as I have been here. I remember Minority Leader Marty Seifert referred to us as the silence of the lambs, and that we were going to suffer the wrath of Khan if we didn't go along with what they were doing. So that kind of ploy in trying to cause confusion or uncertainty amongst members about whether the leadership is leading them well or not is a typical ploy. It wasn't too surprising.
Madam Speaker, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I hope you get some cookies.